And they back to clipping us. That's crazy. Crazy, 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 crazy.
What happened, Cass?
Happened.
They back to clipping us. And
Huh?
I'm pretty sure they're gonna be back to clipping us to keep doing that shit. For a quick second, we're gonna have to rebuild back up the algorithm again.
Yeah,
Yeah, but
yeah.
I think
I'm
they
about to
clipped because
when they when they
when
back.
y'all was talking
Yeah,
about
because
the
when we got banned and shit.
No, no,
So
no.
Wait, what did we? Did we
Yeah,
say something wrong?
when you
when
got
we
yeah
banned.
got
about
banned
the,
the last
Yeah,
time,
you got to start over.
we got to rebuild up the algorithm. So
I'm confused, but okay.
so
Tell,
no
tell me what not to
you,
say.
you didn't say nothing wrong. Listen. You didn't
Okay.
say anything wrong.
You
Okay.
did. Like, no, good.
You didn't say
Shut up.
anything wrong. It's all of this comes from the fact of my page being clipped. It's not even. I don't even got shit to do with you right now.
Oh, okay.
My page, because of my page getting clipped. I gotta rebuild up the whole algorithm shit. Like if I start the live off the actual what they want page, they wouldn't have took it off. But
Got you.
because of it's a new page all over again now because of a nigga, you know, I made my post and then they started fucking with me. So yeah. And that's
Got
why
you.
you ended up getting
The
clipped
other
and
day.
punished and
Okay.
all that
Yeah.
other shit.
All right. I
But yeah,
got you.
we back
Y'all,
tomorrow.
look at this. My it drives me nuts sometimes. My hair is like real curly and real fine. So it took it took like 8 months for my hair to actually lock. It took a long time. Off subject, my bad. I don't know what we were talking about before. I mean, I do know what we were talking about before,
We
but
want to talk about nothing before.
we were.
no
You're talking about you being a slut bucket.
no no no.
That's neither here nor there.
It has nothing to do with you. Feel me? That has nothing to do with me being a slut.
I'm
That's
just playing, but
I'm
not
not.
playing.
You feel me?
I'm playing,
It was
but I'm not.
nothing. I wasn't being a slut at all. You feel me?
But you can't say that with a straight face.
I wasn't. I was a well mature young man. You feel me?
Whose auntie made you that mature?
Who's auntie? Nah,
Um,
it wasn't that. It was my life. Um, at that point in life already,
You cute.
oh,
I
thank
was already doing a
you.
lot of shit that a lot of people wouldn't fathom or couldn't fathom. You feel what I'm saying? I'm going through hella shit from group home to group home, foster
Mm.
home to foster home, and back home to my aunt house.
If you could change
Back,
it, would you? Now
huh?
that you're an adult, if you could change your coming up, would you change it?
Fuck no.
That's what's up.
Only thing that I can say that I'd rather not have to deal with is getting shot and getting stabbed. That's it.
That's what's
And
up.
losing my son.
Pum,
That's it.
pum, pum,
That's what's up.
pum.
Fuck all
Pew pew.
that.
I
No.
feel
Opportunity.
my upcoming wasn't
Pum,
the
pum.
greatest, but then I had my grandparents and they were like the saving grace. But I don't think I would change coming up and starting off in Landover and then Dodge View, Kentland. I wouldn't. I
Straight
wouldn't
up,
change
bro.
it,
We was
huh?
outside. No, my bro, he had posted off the porch early.
Off the porch,
We was young
extremely
kids,
early.
like we was really
I wouldn't change
we
it.
was still able. It's crazy because my mixture of life was
Vonnie asked, "Would
amazing.
you change how you train? Would you change how you treated some of the women coming up?
Hell no,
What?
hell no.
Did you treat them bad or no?
Most women, I've always one. I'm be honest. I always been a ladies man, so I've never had. It's never really been a I had to use your words, bro, because that's what he always used to call me and shit. But I always been a ladies man
You
though.
the one that smiled on their face, like, "Hey, girl,"
He
like
Like
with a slow voice, small.
I was the fat fly nigga. You feel me? Fat fly nigga, crazy as shit. You feel me? Like, and I had to control like when it came down to that shit. You feel me? And then when it come down to at a certain point in my life, I was financially super up. So you feel me? More like it's a good 30 women that can say that Slick 600 then done a lot for their lives. You feel me? A couple of them they living great now, even yet and still at 30 years, 30, 31. You feel what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? So, you feel what I'm saying? Like, when it came down to me, like, and I was still growing. I thought I was a man and all that type of shit. I had to really, really go through some shit. From like from 17 to 19 and shit like that. That's when a lot of shit started turning and shit like that. And I really, really had to lock in to learn certain shit. But but um, I had to lock in. I had to really get on my shit. And like I've always had a big thing where though like it was always probably an older woman on my roster, all that type of shit. Like my mother when she came home from prison. Matter of fact, the chick that I was just talking about, when my mother came home from prison and she found out about Shorty, she was like, "I'm gonna beat that bitch up." I'm like, "Sure." I told my mom like, "You can't touch her. Like, I'm not with none of that. Like, you can't touch her." You feel me? My mother just respected the shit. Like, she like, "Don't bring her the fuck around me though." I'm cool. We got a deal. You feel what I'm saying? Because I already know if I did that, now I'm violating. And mommy going violate parole and all that type of shit because she gonna do that. But like I understood, but
Yeah.
I've never, like I always had an attraction to mature women anyway and shit like that too. So it was like most of the game that I learned and shit like that was from women. You feel what I'm saying? Like so becoming slick and all that type of shit wasn't from the homies and shit like that. The homies told me I do all the dumb shit. You feel me? The woman taught me how to no nigga don't be sitting there doing all that clown ass shit. Relax. Oh, you got a little money, keep that shit in your pocket. Don't let her know that you got no money. You feel me? Don't flex no money. Do not like all that type of shit. I learned all that shit early. You feel me? Like and I learned that shit before I was even 12. That nigga what I'm saying. I mean, so that's what just make it built me up the a part of who I am now. Um, but more or less growing up, it definitely made me. I was able to do more things than most guys that I was around because I was already. I had the temperament to really know how to move. You know what I'm saying?
I'm
That's
confused.
I don't even know what you talking about, Bonnie.
Uh-oh.
You
I
feel
just
me?
read that. I was like, I don't know what that means. I don't know.
Yeah,
What talking about love?
but when it come down to that shit, that's just what it was. You feel me? Like I was on my shit.
I think I think a tough upbringing is it's all in how you what you make of it. Honestly, because you can go one way or you can go the other. There's only two options. You go this way, you go that way. So
For sure.
that's what.
Oh, oh, okay, Ronnie. I see what you're saying.
What does she mean?
She said
I'm still trying to figure out what she mean.
because earlier, we were talking about how men was asking women for money for cash app. So I think that's what she's
She
referring
wasn't
to.
even on here for that.
She was earlier. Yes, she was.
When we were talking about the Cash App shit, she was not.
I think she
But
was.
again, that's beside the fact. You
Oh,
feel me? Um,
But yeah,
I
yeah,
don't know what's going on.
Walmart,
I'm gonna be quiet.
Walmart,
What you say, bro?
Walmart changed their logo. You know what I'm saying?
They sure
It's hard.
did.
It's
It
hard.
it
Yeah,
it,
it's
it goes so hard. Walmart's logo goes so hard,
way
doesn't
better
it?
than
Man, way better than
Wait,
the
you see the Walmart logo?
yeah Walmart.
Mhm.
Y'all know that thing that's changed in the last 10 years, maybe 15 years.
Yeah,
Y'all remember the
changed it.
smiley face for the markdowns?
The rollback. That
Yeah, for the
That
rollback. Hmm.
rollback.
was before. That was before they were bought out. I can't remember the whole story, but I know it was. It was like 5 kids that owned it.
So that's the logo
To
on the.
me, that looks like something is waiting to load. Like
Buffer,
that
little
No, no,
buffer.
no, no. Yeah, the buffer, but
circle that comes
no,
in.
you see, but you see the logo. It changed. That's the logo on the left hand side,
It was
right? Currently,
from
and then that's the logo on the right. The new logo is on the right.
yeah,
It's
Ashley the class.
it's the same amount of dots though, right? Lines, right?
Yeah, that's why we were making a joke about it. Yeah,
Okay, I got
we were being
it.
sarcastic.
Okay, all right. Just one is more rounder, and then one is not so round.
Yeah.
Don't judge me. I don't care.
The winner's
I don't care what
Ashley.
y'all say. Don't talk about me.
So, what do y'all think about this TikTok ban?
I don't give
I
So,
a fuck.
so,
Me neither, because I don't ever get on TikTok.
so,
I give a fuck because I'm on TikTok.
so,
Is it really going to happen?
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah,
yeah.
yes, it is.
So I heard a lot of people merging a red something, some other Chinese
Red
situation.
RedNote. So I joined RedNote. It's cool. Um, a lot of it is like in Chinese though. So, but
Chinese
it's
out.
cool. Yeah, because you're right. But
We going to
a
what?
lot of people are moving over to RedNote to like stick it to the government because they're taking away TikTok from us, and even though RedNote is a Chinese company, people are also eliminate, which is TikTok parent or TikTok. It's another company under like TikTok. It's similar to TikTok, but it's also owned by the same company that owns TikTok, the Chinese company. But people are also going over to Lemonade to stick it to the government. Like, all right, y'all afraid of our data and information getting stolen by China? We gonna give it to China. Basically, that's what people are saying.
Yep.
We won't give.
I think we
So
should
that little
put
lady Tay on going crazy with TikTok too.
Yeah, they were making it more American friendly. But I think that's also happening with more people coming from TikTok going over to RedNote.
Yeah.
They're
yeah.
they're regurgitating more American content. So I think that's why. I mean, RedNote's cool, and I think the current members on RedNote are like the Asian community, the Chinese community. They're being very friendly. They're posting videos welcoming. They're calling us TikTok refugees, and they're welcoming us over to RedNote.
Jesus,
Hmm.
I forgot about that.
What?
Yep, they're calling us TikTok refugees. They're welcoming us. They're like, hey, we understand that y'all are refugees. Come over to our
Y'all out there
side.
so on it.
Yeah. So I was like, all right, cool. It's a good time.
I don't,
Oh, yeah.
I don't like migrating fast. You know what I'm saying? But
I
Say it again.
I say I don't like migrating places fast. I like to have people test the waters out before I do
Check it out
anything. You know what I'm
first.
saying? Yeah. So I'm a
make sure there ain't no sharks in that bit.
yeah.
Well, the good thing about migrating over to a new app quickly is that you get to jump on the app before other people do, and you kind of grow faster when it's not saturated so much.
Mm-hmm.
That's
So
I
this
is
is
it?
why I say we should still do
fan
Lord Isaac's at
fan base.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
because one, it's from our people.
Mm-hmm.
That's the
Wait,
Mm-hmm.
what? We
major
should do
thing.
what?
So Isaac Hayes' son,
Mm-hmm.
has an app called, what is it called one more time, bro?
Fan base.
Fanbase. And it's just like TikTok and all that other shit, and it's he been promoting it for a couple years anyway. He even went through a big media run and all that type of shit. But before this, it wasn't. I ain't gonna lie, it wasn't even a thought. But when we first heard about the TikTok brand and all that shit coming up and all that, you feel me? Bro had the bright idea and was like, shit, we go fuck with that. I still say that's how I feel. I think we should still do it because of the fact of yes, it's not probably not that many people on there, but also there's somebody that's reachable versus you feel me and understands the fact of what it means to be reachable versus another another company overseas that niggas ain't they still want to look at you, oh, that American swine shit, or whatever the case may be, or we can capitalize off their bullshit too. So I just honestly feel like it might just work out.
Yeah, yeah. So I see what Lady Tay is saying. She's like saying, "Are you here to make friends? Or are you here to make money?" And she basically said that fan base, um, you're not really making any money off of it. I hear what you're saying, Tay. Um, because it's not there. Yeah,
Yeah.
I hear
How
what you're
many people
saying.
you think did already started switching over to the other one?
Say it again.
How many people do y'all really think have already started switching over
Oh, a lot
for
of
the
people.
just in case?
A lot
Right.
of
Yeah,
people
Tick.
have gone over to
So
RedNote.
again, when it comes down to it, you're gonna be in the same position that you were with your TikTok.
No, not
If you already not making money now, you're gonna go over there and still do the same shit when when it's a whole field that's open that niggas can capitalize on.
what.
You feel what I'm saying?
No, she's saying she wasn't making any money off fan base, not on TikTok. She didn't say she wasn't making money.
Because it's the effort that you got to put in as well
Yeah,
though.
yeah, true.
Okay,
Yeah. Yeah,
that's just my take on it.
we gonna
That's
touch
fine.
like I said, I'm a see what it look like and
Yeah,
and
try it out. Yeah, I
like
would say try it out and test
what
it.
creative it's not oversaturated, so it's like new water. Everybody get the little same playing field for a second. Um,
Mm-hmm.
like I said, I'm gonna test it out, and then if I see it's good mood, I'm gonna slowly merge over there, take whatever I have here to YouTube, clip it up, send it over there. You know what I'm saying? So,
The thing
I'm a,
is that I think RedNote has a similar algorithm like TikTok. The reason why the whole controversy with this whole TikTok thing because the Chinese parent company they don't want to sell the TikTok algorithm,
yeah,
and I
yeah.
will say the algorithm is like none other. It's better than Instagram. It's better than
It's
I won't say it's better than YouTube, but it's almost I would it's yeah.
so
So you know it's a different type of algorithm,
yeah,
and I don't know if we'll see another app to match it, and that includes Fanbase because
yeah.
I don't even know what Fanbase's algorithm's looking like. You know what I'm saying? So
So my let me see. So my thing is, I'm surprised. I mean, I heard rumors somebody from Shark Tank was trying to purchase it. You know what I'm saying at one point. But my thing is that TikTok has so much data from everybody. You know what I'm saying? Oh,
so
Slick, you like doing this? Here, let me give you some advertisement. I know what you like. Ray, you like this? Blah 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 blah. And advertisers, that's a whole swamp full of information you can give out. Cool. I got these glasses. Cool. I see you with glasses. Boom, 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 boom. You know what I'm saying? How you let that go? You know what I'm saying? I would have brought it, changed the name and everything. You know what I'm saying? That's a whole
Squad Wolf, shout out is
issue.
Giddy. My bad. I ain't shout out, bro.
All good, good. Yeah. I'm like, yo, why ain't nobody tempted? You know what I mean? Take that joint. But hey,
uh,
you
um,
know, stuff don't last forever.
Bonnie said you used to talk to a few women. Why can't you try a new app?
I
Bonnie
already read it. I let it be what it was going to be.
said,
Squad Wolf.
Mm-hmm. But chill. Yeah. So yeah,
I think
2025.
I'm
Everything's
gonna join fan base and see what it's about. I'm gonna stay on RedNote. I'm slowly like seeing what RedNote's about. It just
I've
gets
never even
confusing because they
heard of RedNote until tonight.
yeah.
it's just confusing because some of the words are in Chinese. I'm like,
It's a
I
it's
don't
a
know.
100 Chinese app now.
Yeah, but no, but they have translations. Like some of the you can see the English part, but I
Oh
don't
yeah,
know.
they merging it. Yep.
Yeah, they're merging because they realize all these people. It's a migration. People are literally migrating from TikTok over to RedNote. Like a
Man,
lot of people.
if you had an iPhone, you can just translate easily. But
Mm-hmm.
Have you been on RedNote? Was like
I haven't I ain't gonna lie. I'm with Ray right now. It's the first I've heard about that shit was tonight.
Yeah.
because you can't. If your iPhone translator doesn't work on RedNote.
Man, you can take anything on your screen. It's like if anybody put some Chinese shit on this screen in the comments right now, I can take it off of here and put it in my translate automatically, and it's gonna translate.
Yeah,
So
Google
sorry,
Translate. But yeah, so
sorry. Just letting you know. Just letting you know.
whatever.
Something going on with your
You and the
spiritual.
green little green fat dude, y'all can keep doing what y'all doing.
Rude. Anyway.
So yeah. Yeah. You
What
know
you
what I mean?
laughing at?
What?
Life is good.
I'm about to say I think I know, but I don't know. I don't
So
know.
yeah.
I'm tripping.
So if
I'm
y'all,
tripping.
you know, this the first y'all hearing about it, go check it out. You know what I mean? See what's up. And like Lady Tay said, you want to make some bread or you want to make friends, bro. So
That
Part.
Straight
that part.
up.
go where the
That
That
part.
part.
you know what I mean?
That part.
You gotta go.
Okay.
And creative, and I know Lady Tay for sure been making money off it. So you know what I mean? If they get back into it and start making some bread, hey, we got to merge what we merge to, dog. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, salute,
The other guy goes where it makes sense.
I'm a miss
Mhm.
TikTok. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a miss. I mean, TikTok got through COVID. You know what I'm saying?
I think that's when
Man,
it blew up was
you heard the
COVID.
crack in her voice. She really about to cry about that shit.
Yeah. Man, I was I
She
was
said,
really
"Come
happy
on,
when I made the creator fund. It was a moment for me. Yeah, I'm like really like I'm sad about TikTok. Not
I'm
gonna lie.
sorry, Sugarfoot.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
but yeah,
I'm not being sarcastic. I'm being for real. I'm sorry.
I know, Rhea. I listen.
Okay, I'm glad you understand me because no, I wasn't being sarcastic.
Rhea.
I mean, I guess I maybe I will too because I don't watch TikTok now, but I did, and TikTok was like it really did because I was working from home. Everybody had to go home and work, and I was in my office. My kids were behind me in the dining room and upstairs and during school. Then everybody was at home. It was just like, oh my gosh, I can't take this. But TikTok was that relief because that's all we had at the time. I didn't know anything about Instagram. I wasn't on Instagram. I wasn't on Facebook or none of that. It was
Oh,
TikTok. So I was
oh.
scrolling through
I, I,
TikTok
I
to
was
keep me through.
I was on Instagram and Facebook. I've been on Facebook since 2006, since it was created. Since I was in college, when it was for college students.
mm-hmm.
Yeah. So
I was on it in 2014 for like a year maybe. It was like, nah. I came home from work one day and realized that I would come home from work, go to the bathroom, and just pee, and just but sit there for like an hour and a half scrolling through everybody's makeup life. And then I realized this ain't your because the people that I was seeing, I was like, this ain't your real life. I know you. I know this ain't really what's going. You were just showing us what you want us to
Yeah.
see, and it got too consuming. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna delete this,
Mm.
and I deleted it. And I think it was the best thing I ever did, and I never got it
but
back. It
that's
was
what made
2014.
I ain't gonna lie. That's what made TikTok so great because it had no boundaries for real.
right
Yes.
So
And
like,
there.
you're not watching the same thing. You're not watching people's everyday lives like their make believe lives. It's funny stuff. You know what I'm saying? It's not like I don't know. I can't explain it,
like
but
no, I never really like I tried here and there to do the TikTok shit or whatever, but like every time that I did hop on TikTok, I won't sit there and try to do the tough guy shit. Like no, that shit was
Yeah.
enjoyable.
It
Like
was.
that shit is more enjoyable. Just like Giddy said, like it's better than all the platforms,
It was. It
and
was nice.
like it was because it's nothing but you doing this, and so it's so much shit that you open up to, and then when they drop the TikTok shop shit, motherfuckers start losing they fucking noggin. Like that was it. You
It
feel me? Where you get that shit
that was my
on
only
TikTok
gripe with
shop?
yeah, that was my only gripe
Um,
because when you like join the creator fund on TikTok shop on the TikTok, they were heavily focused on selling products off of the TikTok shop, and so
Mhm.
now all these people add. Ooh, um, buy this from the TikTok shop. You know what I'm saying? So there was a time frame when you were on TikTok where it was like the Wild Wild West, where you could post anything. Honestly, stuff would get shut down. It was a time. It was a time to be
Mhm.
had. You know what I'm saying? Like 2020,
I'm about to say that was the beginning of it.
that was like the hype of TikTok for real. No lie. So, but I
I
ain't
think
been.
that's the like for all these apps. It's like the beginning is okay, but then once they start getting all these restrictions, and you can't say this, you can't say that, you can't do this, you can't do that, it becomes like, dude, it's just can we be for real? For real, you can't be real on these apps because they're gonna shut you down immediately.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Because
no, I will say on TikTok you can be more real. You can be more of an authentic person on TikTok than you can on Instagram.
I think you can be more real on YouTube than you can be on either one.
Um, I YouTube yes, but YouTube also has restrictions. I think TikTok, and that's why I also think that they want shut down because a lot of people around the world are getting information that they wouldn't necessarily really get from any other app because of the restriction. TikTok allows you to speak your truth. For the most part, there's certain things you can't say, like fume fume, and
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
you can talk about it, and your shit won't get shut down. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
shit.
So
Shout out to my niggas up. I ain't gonna lie. Niggas can cuss and shit without getting banned and blocked and put in
Where?
Facebook jail now. So it's lit. I
you
can
said
say
what?
pussy, fuck, shit, and ass without getting put in Facebook jail. It is lit.
Where's that at on
No,
Facebook?
Facebook.
you talking about Mark
That's cause
Zuckerberg.
Facebook about to be the new Twitter. You feel me? Because all they showing right now, all they I ain't
That's right
gonna
up your
lie,
alley.
Facebook cutting up.
That's funny.
That shit lit.
Yeah, since Lady Tay on here, what's up with Atlanta getting the snow? They going crazy.
Yeah,
Oh
they're
yeah,
going
them
crazy.
niggas
They
not.
don't understand
Them niggas don't
the
know how to act
oxygen
right
rate.
now, bro.
They don't know how to act with that snow. They over here on what's those bikes that they be riding around Baltimore? What those things called?
Four wheeler?
Four wheelers?
No, that like that thing, and they go. Zoom. What are those things called?
This nigga said the
Not the
same
motorcycle.
thing. Nigga, zoom. What are you talking
You
about?
They
know what
go
I'm talking about?
zoom.
Sled?
From Baltimore. Those riding on the road and going drum drum drum. They're not dirt bikes. What are they? Dirt bikes?
Hard?
The three wheeler. They got three wheels.
Yeah. What is it called? Is it a dirt
It's a
bike?
couple different
No,
ones.
they're not dirt
Hard?
bikes. They're called something else.
Oh, she,
They got one wheel in the front, two wheels in the back.
Yeah. What is that called? What is
uh,
I
that?
don't.
um,
I can't think of it.
I think the first one was called like a T Rex, but it's called
Yeah,
No, but the name,
slingshot.
the type
slingshot.
of.
Slingshots.
Slingshots. That's yeah, slingshots.
Okay. Well,
Them niggas ain't
some
using
things.
slingshots. Them niggas using the ATV trucks out that bitch now.
That two ATVs. That's it.
ABT. That's what.
That's
Yes,
what I was
that's what I'm
thinking
talking.
about.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's what it
yeah.
was.
They're down there in Atlanta doing that. They over here building snowmen with BBLs. Did you see that?
Yo,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
yo, I saw the other day. Was it Sunday, Saturday? So it was Saturday. I got on Instagram and I saw a post of a dude in a hotel, and his hotel was like a high-rise hotel in Atlanta. So he was overseeing another building. So the other building was fresh snow on the roof of that other building. The people that worked there or whoever they went outside and it was two people, and they drew a penis with balls in the snow with their feet. And it was
Oh,
like they,
the big one. Yeah, the big. Yeah, I saw, yeah, they were dragging
yo,
their
that
feet. I
crap
see.
to me was freaking hilarious. Like, who takes it? And then it was spitting out some things. So it was like, what the, like, who takes the time to think? Let's go up on the roof, draw a penis, pissing or coming. Whatever it was doing, stuff was coming out of the head of it.
Yeah.
Freaking hilarious to me. I thought that was the funniest thing ever because why are you taking that time to go out there in 20-degree weather to on a roof to draw a penis on a roof that nobody's gonna see but the airplanes and the people in the hotel next door? Like, for real, that was hilarious to me. I think it was funny.
They don't know what to do. That's
They're really
diabolical.
for real,
It's their first
for real.
Mm-hmm.
time.
First time seeing snow, right? Yeah.
I
That
saw
much.
I saw another video with just people just on, it was like a four corner type thing, like a street, a street this way, a street that way, and people on the corners. They were just out, literally just outside recording, having a good time, and it was a bunch of black folks. And I'm not, but I love to see that. Like, it was like, man, that's awesome to see. They were just outside. Nobody was angry with nobody else. There was no fighting going on. They was
Yeah.
just vibing with each other outside in the snow. You know what I'm saying? Like, I thought that was real cool. Like, real cool
Yeah.
to
That's so
see.
cool.
But yeah, Slick. No, not Slick. Everybody. Yeah. I remember you shared that video. Yeah, Atlanta's different. They was shooting. They was all into it. Like, yo, what's going on? Nobody running. They just
Oh
watching it.
yeah, that video. That was
You
crazy.
know,
Like, and I was confused. Was that a cop around? Was he the one doing the pew pewing, or was that like a regular person?
That
no,
was
I don't
insane.
look like a cop.
It was
But I'm
a
y'all
cop.
just it's window shopping. You know what I'm saying? Y'all just entertain. This is not the TV, my G.
Bro, the fact though, like that shit is the normal thing now. Is letting motherfuckers see more and more how far we really are now.
Uh,
Like, and at the same time, how close we are to anarchy. For now
Oh,
on, we don't want to see you without your glasses. If you squint that hard, you squint that. That's how hard I gotta try to squint. Probably even harder. That's
to see? Oh, yeah,
yeah, that's crazy work.
crazy
yeah.
word. It's different. They different. Built different.
They're different. They're very different.
Mm.
I was talking about that video where nobody was like scared. They was just
Yeah,
shooting and they was just
yeah.
everybody.
Pew pew
Okay, all right, yeah.
pew
Yeah.
pew
My bad,
pew
my bad, my bad, my bad. They was
pew
pew
pew.
pewing and everybody was just standing there
Yeah,
like, what's
yeah.
happening? That's crazy.
Pew, pew. I know Slick don't like that word. He every time I say it, he be like, oh. He's like, I don't
Huh?
care. I don't care. I don't want my. He's gonna shut down.
Pound pound. It's just like I don't know. It's childish.
Pew pew.
Pew pew.
It's a chopper. I mean, can we say chopper?
Watch it.
Yes, sir. But yeah, the white privilege video. I don't know if y'all peeped it. You know what I mean? I ain't know people in the live peeped that.
Did somebody just
Say
cut the comments off? Well, I'm confused. What happened?
it's fine. It's fine.
Okay.
But yeah. I don't know who shared that. Yeah, Slick, you shared that. What was that?
What was
wait,
it?
what happened? What was it again?
It was damn, I shared a lot, didn't I? Hold on.
A few. It's been a few.
Give me a second. Give
Shared
me a
quite
second. I'm looking.
shared a couple of things.
We definitely can't talk about that. Hold on.
I like your yellow shirt, Rhea.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
This episode.
Look, and I got on. If I can get my leg up here, I got on.
Oh, get it up there, girl. You
Look at
comfortable.
the colors though. Like, for real.
Stop.
And look, that's the counter. I just put my leg up on the counter, so y'all should be proud of me. I did that.
What's up? Okay, Rhea.
I did it. I did it. Mhm.
What?
No pain. No pain at all.
That's good.
No pain, no gain.
Hey,
Y'all remember that song? You
yeah,
probably don't. Let me shut up because that's old.
yeah.
I remember
Wait a
Oh,
minute.
you do?
I heard
All
it.
the
right.
age. I'm
Yeah,
of the age.
I'm not trying to show it. My bad.
I'm of the age.
all good.
Don't shake your head, Slick.
I just was
It's
waiting
a
for y'all to finish so I could play this.
okay. Go.
Oh, you're playing? Okay, go play it.
A lot of discussion about that.
Okay, hold on.
Do you think that white privilege exists? Oh yeah. Yes. Yes. 100%. Yeah. Because I mean, the biggest thing, like when you talk about white privilege, even if you go back just like to World War II, after World War II, black soldiers who fought in World War II didn't get the GI Bill. White soldiers did. Those white soldiers used the GI Bill to buy houses and then pass that wealth down. But then on top of that, if you look like there are still racist people. As much as like we want to talk about like being a post-race society, there was a lot of discussion about that. There are still racist people out there. Like not all, just because you're white doesn't mean you automatically have an advantage, but like inherently, just based on how the country has progressed, the average white person starts off at a better starting point than the average black person. There's exceptions to every rule, but it's a sad fact in the United States. Cooks, brother. I think it's just inherent in the foundation of America. Basically, yeah. Do you think that white privilege exists?
When I watched that video, I was like, it's crazy that the ones that
Do you
I don't
think
know how
that
to put it.
white privilege?
I don't. Never mind. I don't know how to say it without sounding crazy. So
Say it.
there are those ones out here that that know that this exists, that the white privilege exists and racism exists, and that they have been placed above when they shouldn't be. Um, the fact that there are some that out here that realize it and know it blows my mind, because like these guys on this video were just like, yeah, I know it exists, I know that it's there, but it's like in my mind, like I appreciate the fact that you know, but I also understand that there's nothing you can do to change it because you're the minority. They are the minority, and the mayonnaise mountain people, they're the minority because all of them don't believe, that that's the real thing. But to see some of them that believe and know that it's a real thing is
Yeah.
mind blowing to me. It's just is.
Well, I would hope that some people do know that there is white privilege and that they actively, I won't say actively, but because my problem is that where we come across people who claim that they don't understand white privilege, but they do, and they don't care. That's where that's that's the problem.
Mm-hmm.
So it's one thing
I know that
to be aware
there's
of.
some that
No, go ahead.
go ahead.
No,
Oh,
no, go
I
ahead.
know that there's some that know that it's privilege, but they believe that it's warranted. They believe that they deserve it. That's that drives me nuts because they know that it's there, but they believe that it's supposed to be there. You know what I mean?
And now they're taking away diversity and inclusion in a lot of spaces, especially like in school, and the job. Some jobs, are
Mm-hmm.
taking away that the whole departments. So that's where white privilege comes into play. You know, without affirmative action, we wouldn't have a even playing field. But now that a lot of places are not upholding affirmative action, we're going to be left out of a lot of spaces that
Mm-hmm.
we normally wouldn't be left out of because of that. So,
Thanks.
Have y'all watched that well, it's not super new, but movie is it League of Magical Negroes?
yes, I love that movie. It was good. I went to go to the movie theaters and saw it when it came out.
Of
Yeah,
what?
the league,
What's it called?
the League of
Magical Negroes.
I heard that was trash.
No, it
some
was
people.
good.
That's a real thing.
I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I liked
It
it.
was good. Thank you. So, like I
Me,
liked it too.
me personally, I liked it.
Yeah. People.
What was it about?
So okay, I'm trying to sum it up real simple. It's literally the title. Um, it's a organization of black people,
Mm-hmm.
Magical Negro. Magical Negro.
magical Negroes
Mm-hmm.
that that so they pretty much what they do is they go around the world. They're organized because they they're the medium pretty much to be able to try to calm and cool out white people. So more or less, so what's his name? David Allen Greer plays like
He's in it.
yeah.
So is
Uh,
this a comedy or is it a real movie, like serious?
it's not it's comedy. It's real
It's
for
a
our
dramedy.
Okay.
community.
Okay.
It's like a
All
Yeah.
right.
dramedy.
Okay. Okay.
So
Yeah.
when it comes down to it, he pulls this. I I guess it's because of Hollywood standard. We For us to push the movie, we gotta do it like this. So they pull a light skinned kid, um,
I
and
think
well, he pulls the light skinned kid.
yeah.
The light skinned kid is an artist. He starts off as that, and pretty much what Dave Allegoria saw in him was somebody that one, you know the the feeling that we all get when we see white people. Some of those places that where as though we just put on that fake smile, or that how you doing, or you feel me, like.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So when it comes down to it, he sees that that's literally his life, and he's showing the depiction of you know you can help the world because you already feel this way, but he didn't understand at the same time of what it was to be able to express and verbalize who he was as a black man, and that's really I feel like was the I can't think of that word.
Basis or premises.
Pretty much, it was for you to learn at the end of it, because all of everybody started really getting into the mindset of like, yeah, we can help. I can help as a black person, but at the same time too, you gotta know who I am as a black person. I don't gotta be motherfucker, you gonna hit me because
Right.
nigga
Right.
I'm
Right. Right.
this.
Right.
But it showed the difference in being able to step to the other side and let them know like, listen, I'm a person too, you and it was love involved, all that type of shit. But oh no, it was dope as fuck. But the reason why I was saying it though is because of what we talking about, far as the white privilege shit, and the shit is sickening because I guess more and more I grow up, I get I get a little two sided to the shit because we don't take it enough now. Like we don't take we don't claim our status as people enough. We do that shit on this social media shit. I'm black and I'm this and I'm that. You feel me? Or when 100 other people before you go grab picket signs and shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, you remember we done had a couple episodes we talked about when it comes down to everybody's ready to talk about stepping up or stepping to the man and shit like that. But it's a lot of this.
Mm-hmm.
Nigga ain't never had to step on that front line. I did it before. You feel me? I stood in front of the police. You feel me? I went to court going against the police. You feel me as well? You know what I'm saying? But like that Freddie Gray shit like that was front line out there. You
Right.
feel what I'm saying? We was going up against the police. We was telling the people to go in the house. You feel what I'm saying? We
Mm-hmm.
stayed out that bitch all night governing the neighborhood, the city for real. And the thing about that shit is like a, a part of this shit now. we gotta start taking our shit back. We can't just, oh, they got white privilege. Nigga, we got world privilege.
That part.
Mm.
So the whole fact of it is, again, I can say this shit now, but it's what I do after the fact. It's my action of how I stand on it. If I get pulled over in front of a police, do I handle myself accordingly? Do I, you feel me? Like I can still verbalize, you feel me? If I'm being mistreated, do all that shit and still do the right shit so I can try to make it home.
Mm.
Because again, it might
It's
just be
hard.
my day.
People are afraid to do it. You know, times are different. I like listening to you is making me think of my kids. Like, you know, now back in the day when we were in school, in high school, if a white person was to call us the N word, it was like everybody was going to war back then.
Mm-hmm.
Now, like our kids, the
Mm.
next generation behind us, it's funny to them. Like they're allowing it. I'm teaching my kids like that's not something that's funny. It's not something that should be allowed. It's something that has been fought behind. People have lost their lives behind. So my kids understand like that's not something that somebody of the other race to say the N word is not something that is okay to say because now it's just being made a joke like it's funny. You know what I'm saying? Let alone standing on the picket lines like that's not a thing anymore. It just isn't. And I never stood on the line before, but if it was to come back, I would. You know what I'm saying? It's just like I don't even know where to start. Like,
It start with you. Like you do know where to start. That should start with you.
well,
Regard
I do tell
and
I
the
teach
things
my
that
kids
you
that that's not a thing. That's
and
not
the things
okay.
that you
That's
are and the thing and how you move, how your kids move, all that type of shit. It starts there. Don't go out this bitch looking for the shit, but at the same time, it's these motherfuckers are the biggest terrorists in the world. You feel me? And we've
the sad thing
already
is that
took.
I've taught my older sons, the older ones, I've taught them when somebody pulls you over, you're respectful. They already say yes sir, no ma'am, because that's how we raised them to say yes ma'am, no sir, yes sir, whatever.
Mhm.
But they know that if they get pulled over, and that's a sad thing that you have to talk to your kids and teach your kids that when you get pulled over, don't say too much. Do what they tell you to do, type thing. You know what I'm saying? Call me,
Put your
and then we're gonna work through it. Versus
put your
being who
hand
they
on the
are,
wheel. Yeah, put your hand
huh?
on the wheel. Put your hand on the
Yeah.
wheel. Don't do
And
any
whatever
sudden
they
move.
tell you to do, that's what you do. Just so that you can come home. We're not worrying about the charges. We're not worrying about none of the rest of that. Just come home. And that's a sad thing that we have to teach our kids now. Just come home.
Mm-hmm.
Because we don't know what these people are going to do to you. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not against cops at all because I think cops are great. Most of them. But you do have those ones
Oh
that
shit!
they abuse their power and they
Mm-hmm.
have that and they're able to do what the fetch they want to do. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I just feel like my generation, our generation, I feel like we're in a crossroad because it's it's kind of stuck in between what we know from what our parents went through to what we're going through to what our kids are going through. So it's kind of like I feel like I'm in a vortex. Like it's just a like a tornado almost because it's like what do you do? And
Mm-hmm.
I don't really know. And I'm going to be honest with you, I really don't. I don't know. Like I try to tell my kids, just be respectful, don't speed, don't do this, don't do things to get pulled over, don't do things to have the cops called. You know what I'm saying? And then it's like, don't allow your friends to your Caucasian or mayonnaise mountain folks to say things that I wouldn't allow the mayonnaise mountain people to say when I was a grown up, like when I was growing up. But it's just like you're it's it's more acceptable now. You know what I'm saying? Like it's weird. I don't know. I can't explain it. If you guys don't understand, like if you don't know, if you don't have kids, my kids, my youngest is 15, and the
Yeah.
stuff that he tells me that his friends say to him, it's like what
It should be red.
he said that,
Uh,
like, and that's okay to you, nigga? That's not okay.
uh,
You can't allow this dude to say these things. Like you have to stop that. You got to nip it in the bud. You can't. So then in turn, you can't say things because if you say things, they're going to think that it's okay for them to say the things. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. It's kind of hard to be a parent in 2025 when you got teenagers. It's weird.
Yeah. So a lesson a while ago I had to teach mine was like they would look at stuff. You know, you kid. You know what I mean? You in a store, you pick this up. You naturally just want to look at it, whatever. But I had to tell them, you know, when I was in court and there was people in front of me, I guess the store manager, whoever, accused the guy from stealing. You know what I'm saying? And then like, what did he steal? My man said, "We don't know. We think."
Mm.
You feel me? So I'm like I
Wow.
told my kids like, yo, this is
Yep.
gonna sound crazy, but listen to me. You know what I'm saying? You can look at it, but don't pick that stuff up. Oh, why? Because once again, you never know who's looking, and unfortunately, well, I mean, I say unfortunately, but you're black. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Stuff is accused
Yep.
you for no apparent reason. You know what I'm saying? I remember this
Right.
dude. He did he did like 30 plus years or something, 20 plus years in jail. And the reason why he got out is because misidentification. You know what I mean? You look like the dude that was the suspect. So
That's
you see
terrible.
the whole life because this is who we thought that did it. You
Mm.
know what I'm saying? So
Yep.
I'm like, yo, once again, I told my kids, like, unfortunately, you can't do what they do. You can't do this and do that. Unfortunately. But I'm trying to protect you, not be a mean person. You know? I'm like, this is the way
Yeah.
I live.
That's
Ain't no,
hard to explain to a child. Mm-hmm.
ain't no
Yeah, it
way
is. Yeah.
I'm 14 years old at the time. You know, I'm tall or whatever. So I look like a grown man at 14. You feel me? So this cop asked me my name, and I'm like, for what? You know what I'm saying?
Right. Right.
A hoodie on, you know, whatever. I was walking to my grandma's. He talked about, who are you? Because I'm black, dog. You know what I'm saying? I had to realize myself, like, yo, you don't look like who you look like in the mirror. And unfortunately, you're a black dude. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And they're automatically gonna put you in the category because based off of judgment. You know what I'm saying? It's sick how it's have to be, but that's how it is. And then going back to your son, you gotta, I feel like we're in a generation of, oh, it's cool. Everyone needs to be accepted. There ain't no boundaries no more, dog. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So when
Mm.
there's no boundaries, that's when stuff start going crazy. You know what I'm saying?
It
You as
is.
and being raised in your era, you like, no, this ain't cool. And
Right.
he like, chill, mom means
Yeah.
nothing. People that died, fought, and everything
Yes.
for this name,
Yes.
man. Not
Mm.
everybody.
100%.
So
100%.
Mm-hmm.
uh,
Mm-hmm.
telling my people, like, my oldest daughter, cool. You could be cool with the white people, whatever, but
Yeah.
don't turn their
Don't allow
like
them to cross
don't
those
look
boundaries.
at, yeah, like because they're gonna shank you faster than your people will. You know what I'm saying? Half the time. You know what I mean? I'm
Because
gonna
they
say
waiting for it. They waiting for that. They waiting for that opening to be able to do that. And that's what I had to explain to my son. They're waiting for the black dude in the group to say it's okay for you to call me the N-word. Because the minute you say it's all right or you laugh at somebody calling me that, then they're gonna do it. And they're not doing it in the way of they
Being
just joking
malicious.
around like the way you think they're doing it. It feels good to them. Like in a way that is weird. Like it's not a normal feeling good. Like
It's
it is I got
orgasmic.
this.
It's
Yeah.
orgasmic because the whole fact of it is, that's just like when you cussed for the first time. I'm give you the better one. When you cussed and it was allowed for the first time, and you
Right.
feel me, when you was in front your mother or your uncle, some shit like that, you feel me, and you got the cuss,
They were like, go
and
ahead, say it. Yeah.
yeah, that
Hmm.
motherfucking shit, that feeling, that's what they get every time.
Yes. And
And
that's what I had to explain to my kids. Like, you can't allow them to call you a jigaboo. That's not something that's okay to be called. You know what I'm saying? Like,
they get hands and
that's
feet
something you
put on
gotta cut.
their ass.
You gotta cut that off. You know what I'm saying? And I had to explain that to him, and my son honestly thinks that I'm like the smartest person in the world. He really does, and I'm not, but he really does. He's like, "Mom, you're so smart," and I'm just like, "Nigga, I just been through some things." You know what I'm saying? But
mercy.
you gotta
Mm.
you gotta understand that there's people that have
Yeah.
died behind being called a jigaboo, behind being called the N word, like behind those things. You can't allow somebody that doesn't have that right to call. Now, I'm your mama. I call you a jigaboo all day if I want to because I'm your mama. I can do that. But your friends, your little friends can't. they're not allowed to do that. I don't care who they are. They just you got to understand that that's not okay, because people have gone through a lot of things to get us to where we are today, and we're not even nowhere near where we need to be as far as the people that built this flipping country. You know what I'm saying? So you got to be careful with that. But it's just the way the world is right now is people feel more comfortable with being able to say whatever the fetch they want to say, and it's crazy to me. To me, it's just crazy.
Mm-hmm. But yeah,
Yeah.
that border, you know what I mean? Like, everybody's accepting. Needs to chill, dog. I
Yeah.
mean, I ain't saying hate. I'm just saying you need to
Nah,
chill.
there's no hate.
You need to chill. Y'all need to chill the hell out.
Mm.
But yeah, yes, Sirski.
Yes, Scursy.
Yeah,
Is that what you said? Yes, Scursy.
Oh my God.
What did you say?
sir. Yeah, but uh,
Don't shake your head at me. I didn't understand. I don't know how to say
all
it.
the
Yes, Scursy.
Gursky? What did you say?
Yes, Skursky.
like sir.
Go ahead and finish what you were saying, bro.
Oh yeah, finish
Oh,
it. I'm sorry.
so we here at the What They Want podcast got lives. Other than this, so yeah, go ahead, Slick.
Huh?
Go ahead,
What?
Slick.
What happened?
What am I
We
gonna do it? That's crazy.
gotta shoot this. We gotta shoot this out the gym.
Like, why you get so close to the camera?
I know, right? What's going on? Why you up
You got
here?
so
See all your pores. What's happening?
right.
We gotta.
It's
Actually, you
just
don't
I
have.
can see your
Your
nostrils.
skin is beautiful.
I can see
You
your
have
nose
beautiful
hair.
skin.
He does have beautiful skin.
Very, very beautiful.
Exfoliate.
Is that
Uh,
what you do? What do you do? Well, how do you take care of that skin?
well, the cash app. So you know. But go ahead.
Not
Go
the
ahead.
cash app.
you want
Not the
nigga say
cash.
you want the information, the link in my bio.
But
Yeah.
yeah,
But
go ahead.
no, it's a very, very dope and interesting, you know, episode. I'm about to turn off all the lights and do this in the dark like Big John for the rest of the year. Um, but
You're
no,
funny.
definitely dope. And I was about to say interview, episode. It was definitely dope. Thank everybody that tapped in. Uh, we appreciate y'all, man. For all the new follows, welcome to the void. But no, welcome, to the tribe. Welcome to being a stepper, man. Tell a friend to tell a friend, then come again. You dig what I'm saying?
Yep.
You know, new music on the way. As far as myself, uh, go check out right now my new EP, Flight 600. It's a vibe. You
Okay.
know,
It
um,
is.
I got something for y'all coming next month as well. Since it's something to take y'all to Lover's Lane. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But we'll talk more about that
Valentine's
soon.
Day.
I see you, John.
You know what I mean?
Hey, does that work for me too?
No, you got an Android.
Yes, it does. It works for you too, baby.
Android. You have an Android. It doesn't work. Sorry.
Oh,
Um.
yeah, no, it doesn't work on the Android.
Oh,
Um.
rude.
But the glasses are nice. But
They are beautiful.
Thank you.
um. But
Get an iPhone,
she
baby.
she should be she peanut butter and jealous now. You should have did that. Um. But
Wow.
yeah. Other other new things coming up. Our lovely Rare over here. We have replay with Ray. You dig what I'm saying? It's coming up extremely soon. So tap in. Go follow her right now. If you're
Follow
on
Rhea.
here,
Follow her.
go follow. You feel me?
Follow my.
It, you just gotta do it. You just gotta do it.